Well, at the Griffins game, one of the things we do is at the teddy bear game is when the Griffins score, everybody who brings a teddy bear to the game, stuffed animal, throws it over the glass, comes cascading down from the world-famous Van Andel Arena all over the ice. And we gather those up and give them to the Billy Bear Hug Foundation. Our guest right now is Charlie Wondergem joining us. You are the brother of the dearly departed Billy Wondergem, who started Billy Bear Hug Foundation. How are you, Charlie?
I'm good, Eric. How you doing?
I couldn't be better, man. You guys have a big event to raise more money for more teddy bears to help people, kids, as they recover from illness. Tell everybody about it, please.
That's right. So we have it's actually the 5th annual, hard to believe how much time flies, 5th annual Golf Classic coming up on August 1st at Watermark. So it's a tee-off of 9 holes of golf at 4 o'clock, and then followed by a reception, live auction, entertainment kicking off around 6 o'clock. So for the non-golfers in the audience, we actually have a special pricing for those who just wish to attend the program. We've got some cool things in store, some games and activities, and we're actually going to have one of our patients there and share a little bit about his story. So it should be a pretty nice event.
Charlie, talk a little bit about your brother. I mean, what was, how did it go for him? He was, I mean, obviously a top-level physician, and talk about his legacy, what his mission was, and ultimately what happened to him.
Yeah, so Billy, when he left us, he was 24 years old. He was a research technician down at the Van Andel Institute, and had actually, the week he died, been accepted to med school. But he wanted to pursue a career in pediatric oncology, and so, you know, when we lost him, I remember, you know, we wanted to figure out what to do for him. We didn't want his legacy just to disappear. We wanted to share his story and make sure that even though he's no longer here, he continued to impact people in the community. And I remembered back to the summer before he died, he asked me to look over his med school application, and I remember in his personal statement, he reflected on the experience of, we had recently lost a dear family friend to cancer, and he reflects on the experience of that moment when he realized that he made the connection that all these numbers he was running in the lab weren't just pieces of data. They were really people who had lost their life to this disease. And I thought it was a pretty insightful thing that he talked about. And so we decided to start an organization that would, you know, advance his vision of bridging the human touch with the science behind medicine. I mean, that was really Billy's goal. He volunteered at the DeVos Children's Hospital, and I just remember seeing the way it impacted him when he would see kids come in with incisions across their head. I mean, he really felt a higher calling to pursuing a career and helping kids and being there for their families. He realized that you're not always going to save their life. You want to, but even just being there for them in that moment can make all the difference, and that's what really we aim to do.
We're with Charlie Wondergem. His brother Billy Wondergem was the inspiration behind the Billy Bear Hug Foundation and have been doing this since 2011. Can you take us through, Charlie, what it was like when you first got started to where you are now? And that must be incredibly moving for you to see how things have changed for you with BBH.
It is, Eric. I mean, it's incredibly moving, and I would say it's a very meaningful outlet for me and my family and all of Billy's friends and what is otherwise a very tragic circumstance. But when we first got going, at first we didn't really know what we wanted to do. Are we going to start a scholarship? Are we going to name a locker room at, you know, Jolly Roger, where he played hockey for Kelvin, after him? But we finally came to the decision that we want this to be a living, breathing thing, and something that people who didn't even know him would somehow come to know him eventually. And so we reached out originally to the DeVos Children's Hospital, and thankfully they welcomed us in and allowed us to start distributing bears and having parties for some of the kids down there. And most recently, within the last month, we've struck a partnership with Bronson Hospital. They have roughly a 40 to 50 bed children's unit down in Kalamazoo. And so it's incredibly moving to see how much this has grown and how our message has spread, and really how people have latched on to this vision. I don't think when we first started we ever realized it would be this big. You know, we have a youth advisory board of over 20 kids, high school students in West Michigan that are just doing awesome things. They're lighting the world on fire. They raise money for us. They go into the hospital and have pretty, you know, tough conversations with kids. It's not easy sitting next to a little kid that says, I have leukemia. So it's really great to see how much this has grown in the last 5 years.
Good stuff, man. So we're golfing, right? That's the 5th time you've done this, 5th annual golf and dinner auction?
It is. It's the 5th time we've done it, but don't let anyone be intimidated if your golf game isn't up to snuff.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows me knows that I will probably not be winning this outing.
Well, I mean, I know Jason Sanchez, so that's all I got to say. I mean, I can just go boom, Jason Sanchez. I'm in front. So how do people sign up for your golf outing, man?
So they can go to billybearhug.org/golf, and that has all the packages listed, all the different options that you can sign up for. And so you can just go right to our website and sign up.
billybearhug.org/golf. What about if someone can't attend or is not able to play and they just want to help out? Is that where they go to, billybearhug.org?
Absolutely. If you're not able to attend on the 1st, we'd still welcome any donation you have. You can go right to our website and donate through there.
All right. Very good. Charlie, we really appreciate your time explaining this to everybody. And continued success, and I know you guys are going to do just great.
Thanks for helping us spread the word, Eric. Appreciate it.
All right, Charlie. Thanks,
Take
buddy.
care.
See ya.